Hi there, Patricia here with Willow Grace. Thank you for joining me as we take a look ahead at your astrology forecast for the month of September. Now, before we begin, if you're interested in working with me, you can visit my webpage to schedule a tarot and astrology consultation. You can also learn and participate by signing up for one of my classes. If you would like to receive your monthly astrology update by email, this information can be found at willowgracemystic.com or click in the link below. Thank you for following and commenting, and you can hit the like and subscribe button to the channel below. So let's dive in. Gemini, as we begin to slow down and transition into fall, so does our energy, our mood, our actions. We begin the harvest time of the year and to shift into a new season of autumn. This is the third opportunity of the year where crops are gathered, leaves begin to fall. So this month, we're really going to begin to feel the hands of time slowing us down. We open the month with Mercury in shadow. This shadow period is the 2 weeks prior to the actual planetary retrograde. So events at this time, they're going to reveal all the things in our life that were started and now need revision for completion. Remember that Mercury is the trickster, so communication is not going to be clear. Expect travel delays and drama can escalate. Use this time to notice the minor details that will trip you up so you can self-correct along the way. This month also has a lot of Libra and Virgo energy. So the themes of the month are going to be Libra, associated with we, balance, scales, uniting of other, and being ruled by Venus, people, places, things that we love, material value, possessions, our partners, our clients, our significant other. Virgo energy is efficient, logical, dedicated, and can be critical of itself and others. Virgo is governed by the planet of Mercury and is about the input and the processing of our thoughts and our ideas. So keep these things in mind as we learn about our month ahead. So beginning on September 3rd, we have a couple of transits occurring. We're going to have the moon representing our emotional energies in the expansive sign of Sagittarius. This is going to be a harmonious aspect. This positive energy, it's going to be bringing about social success, financial opportunities. This is also a good time for any type of advertising, marketing, and public relations. This sharing of information and wanting freedom is going to be offering a connection with others by phone, Zoom, email, text, and it's going to be an opportunity for short distance travels. Now, the second aspect is Mercury joining Jupiter's opposition. So Mercury, governing all types of communication and travel, is going to be joining the great benefic Jupiter, and Jupiter is in the sign of Aries. This is head first. This combination is going to be of drive, willpower. So it's going to have many people wanting to act boldly, dive head first with their ideas, their actions. We do currently have 5 planets in retrograde, so some of this energy can be thwarted. This can feel like loss of self-confidence. So use this time as an opportunity to improve a form of communication, whether it be written or in person. Next, on September 5th. So on September 5th, Venus, the planet of love and value, is going to be entering the service-oriented sign of Virgo. So Venus moves into this practical sign of Virgo. We tend to feel calm and we work at a more slow, methodical pace. We feel compassion for others in need, and this transit is going to be useful for making practical, sensible, grounded financial decisions. For you, it's going to be in your 4th house of home, family, mother, father, roots, foundation, where you live and what you need in order to make you feel stable and secure. Next, on September 9th, Mercury, again, communication, travel, and technology, is now going to be stationed retrograde in the air sign of Libra. It will be here until October 2nd. So every Mercury retrograde has a purpose, and this one is no exception. It is linked to our past, so rethinking, reviewing, reorganizing, remembering, and revisiting. And they are going to be Libra themes, so relationships, partnerships, our significant other, clients. We cannot live without others, because with others, we can share ideas, and this helps us to expand upon our personal ideas. So Mercury retrograde in Libra, it's an opportunity to do the Libra work of connecting with others in a healthy way, so we can have a more honest, balanced, and fulfilling relationship. Now, there's some tasks that I find very beneficial to do while Mercury is retrograde. I generally use this time to catch up with work, with friends, actually meeting with them and reconnecting. And I use it as a time to deal with any unfinished business or loose ends, to finish them, clean them up. So rather than starting something or a new project, I tend to focus on completion of projects. So again, I feel that this time is to slow us down, to have us go back and reflect and organize so you can move forward again with greater success. I did create a Mercury retrograde survival guide, and you can find the link at the end or down below. Next, on September 10th, we're going to have this beautiful full moon in the watery and intuitive sign of Pisces. Now, full moons, they always bring about endings and closures, and this one is about surrender and knowing when to. This one comes with existential topics that you need to think and ponder upon. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. There's always something mysterious and intriguing with the unknown 12th house. Pisces, being at the end of the zodiac, has literally been there, seen it, and done it all. Pisces understands the wisdom of the workings of fate better than any of the other signs. Pisces knows when to surrender, to release, to let go, and to let flow. So Pisces takes action and then leaves things open, giving room to the universe to chime in and help shape the creation that comes after. So Pisces being so fluid, you may feel somewhat confused about events and people, and you might look to them for some sort of direction. So the course of action may not always be straightforward, but the universe always sends hidden messages. So whenever you're confused, trust your intuition, let love lead, and the way to guide you on this new corrected path, because this is a time of spiritual search. And for you, this is in your house of career, where you're supposed to be heading in life. This is your ambition, your public life, your goals, your career. This is at the top of your chart and your recognition of what you want and what you need. Then on September 16th, we have the sun in the taskmaster sign of Virgo. It's in an opposition with Neptune and Pisces. So Neptune governs dreams and illusions, and it's currently retrograde. So this may manifest as a disappointment, mainly from the point of view of our career, our achievements through these unfulfilled promises. Remember, we just had this moon, and now we might feel like things are a little bit unfulfilled. We may over-idealize our future positions with illusions. We are encouraged to not trust things at face value, and because you might experience difficulties in your private relationships with others. Some people at this time might be easily influenced or taken advantage of. Others may use sympathy to trick or fool you, so use caution and beware of scams. Then on Tuesday, September 22nd, happy birthday to all Libras out there. The sun is going to enter the cardinal sign of Libra. Libra is the sign that's guided by Venus, the planet of love and abundance. This is the planet of the divine mother, the divine feminine, the divine love. This energy is about balance and justice and making things as smooth as possible. Libra is the balance. It's the scales. It weighs all sides of an equation before it makes a decision. So since Libra is in an air sign, this is about air energy, thoughts, ideas, communication. It always wants the truth, and preferably in a positive fashion. So this day is also the fall equinox. The fall equinox is when the sun is exactly above the equator and the day and night are equal in length. So think about the scales, think about balance, think about listening to what other people are saying and doing and finding this connection to them. This is the first day of the autumn season. Next, on September 25th, there's going to be a harmonious new moon in Libra. Now, new moons are always an opportunity to start anew. This new moon brings a positive attitude. It makes us cheerful, open-minded. This Libra new moon is here to reinforce the desire for harmony within us. Remember, Libra is the scales. It's about not a me, not a you, not an I, but a we. Love and partnership are going to be at the center of our interests. Some are feeling romantic and they are going to want to spend time with their partner. And we're also going to find that we're open to new acquaintances and connections to others. So don't be afraid to be your authentic self and in turn accept others how they are. And for you, this is going to be in your house, your fifth house of romance, creativity, and children, and finding a balance between all of those connections. Then on September 26th, the sun is going to oppose Jupiter, which is currently stationed retrograde. The sun represents our authority, and Jupiter retrograde has each of us internalizing our own inner growth. There's a need to confront differences with others head on. This transit can be viewed as possible misunderstandings or confusion. There's a need to listen and follow authority, the sun. And because this transit is between the sun and Jupiter, it can cause vanity and excessive extravagance. You may feel the need to rise up, to stand up against the law or a boss or your superiors. And this can also be a time when legal conflicts can occur. This alignment can create significant tension within individuals where you may feel torn between two opposing interests or parties. If you listen and if it's handled correctly, you can find a middle ground, and this can lead to growth and greater understanding. And lastly, on September 29th, Venus is going to be now moving into the social sign of Libra. Libra wants all the relationships to be balanced. So at this time, our focus is going to be turning to satisfying the needs of others, taking care of our partners, our significant others, our clients. Be sure not to neglect your own individuality and push the needs of others to the forefront. Look to satisfy the needs of your partner, but not lose yourself in the process. And for you, this again is in your house of children, creation, romance, pregnancy, affairs. Thank you for listening and watching this video. If you would like to receive updates as soon as they're released, please hit the like and subscribe button to the channel below. Make sure you share this with your friends that you think could benefit from this information. And to sign up for my newsletter, visit willowgracemystic.com or click the link below. I would love to hear your thoughts on how this energy is manifesting with you in your life in the comments below. I heart you.